Coronation Street icon Jenny Connor has been enjoying a new romance, but in a new theory by express.co.uk, all of this could be derailed as a ghost from her past makes their long-awaited appearance on the ITV soap. Jenny, played by Sally Ann Matthews, has been lapping up her role as landlady of the Rovers' return on Coronation Street lately, given most of the coronavirus restrictions have now lifted with regards to serving in pubs, and she has been smitten with her relationship to Leo Tompkins, Joe Frost. The beloved character has also been helping her stepdaughter, Daisy Midgley, Charlotte Jordan, with her complicated love affairs, but life seems quite blissful at the moment on the ITV soap. Unfortunately, in a new theory by express.co.uk, this could all be turned on its head if Mr. Midgley, her ex-husband who has never made an appearance on the program, arrives to catch up with his daughter. Mr. Midgley was the father of Jenny's son Tom, and when the youngster drowned in a freak accident, their marriage broke down. Following the death of her child, the landlady of the Rovers moved back to the Cobbles after decades away from Weatherfield. The iconic character has mentioned her ex-husband on several occasions, and last year, she discovered he had married again. Had another baby with his wife, and his daughter Daisy felt pushed out of the family as a result, leading her to move in with her stepmother. It was thought Jenny was still in contact with her former lover, as she was going to tell him to have a word with his daughter given her behavior when she first arrived, but she would never expect him to turn up in her pub. Speaking with express.co.uk and other media, the actress who plays Daisy, Charlotte, teased the arrival of her father. Referring to her character's past, the soap star explained, "That's something they haven't really touched upon yet. I've asked about it because her past is something that is really interesting to me. I would like to know about it. Because she is such a contrasting character. I'd like to know why she operates the way that she does. It wouldn't surprise me if there have been some very dodgy dealings there. Or she's had to do some dodgy things to escape some bad situations. She's got a very unstable childhood," the actress continued, hinting something might have happened with her father. "If you have one of those, it can sort of go one of two ways, can't it? So it wouldn't surprise me if she's had some very iffy, dodgy situations." Following on from Charlotte's comments, a new theory by express.co.uk suggests she might not have told Jenny the whole truth about Mr. Midgley. There could be another reason Daisy didn't want her stepmother to contact her father, as she knows the landlady would be put in an extremely dangerous position. The Midgley secret could be as they are involved with organized crime, and Jenny's ex-husband is actually the boss of the operation. During her days before arriving on the Cobbles, Daisy could have been a pawn in her father's games, being used to transport drugs across the world and many other criminal activities. Jenny wouldn't have known this about her husband, as he could have been using a cover story the whole time they were together. Once she left the family home and returned to the Cobbles, Mr. Midgley would not have had any need to cover up his true business. As Daisy was the only heir to the throne, he could have been getting her involved early in the system to ensure she knew what to do if he was ever taken out. His arrival could be to do with his business, and when Jenny sees him, she could begin to realize he is not the man she married. Mr. Midgley could explain he needs somewhere to hide at, as he has got in with some business which is way over his head. He would explain he would need to live with his ex-wife and daughter to blend in with civilian life, as his enemies wouldn't be able to find him this way. Jenny would be furious with her ex-husband, but he would threaten her, stating he would blow his cover so the thugs who were after him would come after her. Daisy would know this is an extremely dangerous situation, and she would have to go back to her criminal ways to help her father. Knowing he has been the cause of so much pain in her past, could she convince Jenny they should work together to silence him once and for all? Charlotte also spoke about whether she would be on the show for the foreseeable future, explaining, "I felt I settled in quite quickly. Everyone's really welcoming. So I felt very settled early on. As long as they're doing fun stuff with Daisy and the character and she serves a purpose, I'll stay as long as they'll have me." It seems Daisy is going to be sticking around, but will she end up covering up a murder to get rid of her villainous father?